Guys, today we are going to talk about Brad Pitt, a popular American superstar. His current condition will discuss everything in his life. So watch the full video and patently. So let's go started. William Bradley Pitt, born in December 18, 1963, is an American actor and film producer. He is the recipient of numerous accolades, including an Academy Award, a British Academy Film Award, and 2 Golden Globe Awards for his acting. In addition to a second Academy Award, a second British Academy Film Award, a third Golden Globe Award, and a Pitt Emmy Award as a producer under his production company, Plan B Entertainment. Pitt first gained recognition as a cowboy hitchhiker in the road film Thelma and Louise, 1991. His first leading role in big-budget production came with the drama films A River Runs Through It, 1992, and Legend of the Fall, 1994, and the horror film Interview with the Vampire, 1994. He gave critically acclaimed performance in the crime thriller Seven, 1995, and the science fiction film 12th Man Cave, 1995, later earning him a Golden Globe Award for the Best Supporting Actor and Academy Award nomination. Pitt started in a Fight Club 1999 and the hit film Ocean's 11, 2001, as well as his sequels Ocean's 12, 2004, and Ocean's 13, 2007. His greatest commercial success have been Ocean's 11, 2004, Mr. and Mrs. Award on the Academy Award to Best Supporting Actor. Pitt's other Academy Award nomination performances were in the Chorus Cast of Benjamin Button, 2008, and Moneyball, 2011. He produced The Departed, 2006, and 12 Years a Slave, 2030, both of which won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Early life. Pitt was born on December 18, 1963 in Shawnee, Oklahoma, to William Elvin Pitt, the proprietor of trucking company, and Jan Ita Nihilhouse, a school counselor. The family soon moved to Springfield, Missouri, where he lived together with his younger siblings. Douglas Mirsless, born 1960, and Julie O'Neill, born 1969, born into a conservative Christian household. He was raised as Southam Baptist and later oscillated between Agnosticism and Atheism. He later recognizes his belief in spirituality. Pitt was described Springfield as Mark Twain County, Jesse James County, having grown up with a lot of hills, a lot of lakes. Pitt attended Kipkapu High School, where he was a member of the Globe swimming and tennis teams. He participated in the school's K and forensics clubs, in school debates and musicals. Following his graduation from high school, Pitt enrolled in the University of Missouri in 1982, majoring in journalism with a focus on advertising. As a graduation approaches, Pitt did not feel ready to settle down. He loved films, a portal into different world for me, and science films were not made in Missouri. He decided to go to the where they were made, 2 weeks short of completing the coursework for a degree. Pitt left the university and moved to Los Angeles, where he took acting lessons and worked odd jobs. He has named Gary Oldman, Shane Penn, and Mickey Rourke as his early acting heroes. Career 1987 to 1993. Early work. While struggling to establish himself in Los Angeles, Pitt took lessons from acting coach Roy London. Pitt's acting career began in 1987 with uncredited part in the films No Way Out 1987, No Man's Land 1987, and Less Than Joe 1987. In May 1987, he made his television debut in 2 episodes, role on the NBC soap opera Another World. In November of the same year, Pitt had a guest appearance of the CBS sitcom Trial and Error and the ABC sitcom Growing Pains. He appeared in a 4 episode of the CBS primetime series Dallas between December 1987 and February 1988 as Randy the Boyfriend or Charlie Ward production A Dark Side of the Sun 1988 gave Pitt his first leading film role as a young American talking by his family to the Adderley to friend Harry Mumby to skiing 1989. The first in a supporting role in the country Happy Together, the second a featurette role in the horror film Cutting Class. The first of Pitt's film to reach theaters, he made guest appearance on television series Head of the Class, Freddy Nightmares, 30 Something, and for a second time Growing Pains. In 1994 to 1998, Breakthrough. In 1994, Pitt portrayed the vampire Lois de Pointe-du-Lac in the horror film Interview with Vampire. The Vampire Chronicles based on Henry Rees, 1976, novel of the same name. He was part of ensemble cast that included Tom Cruise, Kirsten Dunst, Christian Slater, and Antonio Banderas. He spent his winning to my MTV Movie Awards at the 1995 comedy. His performance was poorly received, according to the Dallas Observer. Brad Pitt is a larger part of the problem in the film when director play up his cocky, hunky side. His job to was, but there is nothing about him to suggest inner tournament of self awareness which make him a boring Lois. Showing the release of Interview with a Vampire, Pitt's struggle in Legend of the Fall, 1994, based on a novel by Sam named by Jim Harrison. Set in the American West during the first tour is set of the 20th century. Portraying Tristan Ludlow, son of Colonel William Ludlow, a Cornish immigrant. Pitt received his first Golden Globe Award nomination. In the Best Actor category, Personal Life, Relationships. In the late 1980, early 1919, Pitt was involved in a successful relationship with several of his co-stars, including Robin Gibbons, Jill Slocan, and Juliette Lewis. In addition, Pitt had a mass public romance and engagement to his 7 co-star Gwyneth Paltrow, whom he dated from 1994 to 1997. Pitt met actress Jennifer Aniston in 1998 and they married in a private wedding ceremony in Malibu on July 29, 2000. In January 2005, Pitt and Aniston announced they had decided to separate. 2 months later, Aniston filed for divorce, citing inquenchable difference. Pitt and Aniston's divorce was finalized by the Los Angeles Superior Court on October 2, 2005. Despite media reports, the Pitt and Aniston had a acquiescent relationship. Pitt said in a February 2009 interview that he and Aniston checked with each other, adding that they were both big part of each other's lives. During Pitt's divorce processing, his involvement with his Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star unusually attracted media attention. Children. In July 2005, Pitt accompanied Julie to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, where she adopted her second child, Zahara Marley, on December 3, 2005. Pitt was in the process of becoming the adoptive father of Zahara and Julio's first adopted child, Maddox Sivan. On January 19, 2006, a California judge granted Julio request to change the children summons from Julio to Julio Pitt. The adoption were finalized soon after. Julio gave birth to daughter Celion Novel in Sopa, Commando, Namibia, on May 27, 2006. Pitt confirmed that their newborn daughter would qualify to number passport. The couple sold the first picture of Shield through distributor Gately MS. The North American right to wear purchases by people of over 4.1 million, while Hello obtained the British Knight Approximately 3.5 million. The proceeds from the sale were donated to charities serving African children. Madame Tussauds in New York unbelieved was figure 2-month-old Ceylon. It marked the first time an infant was regarded by Madame Tussauds. On March 15, 2007, Julio adopted 3-year-old Pax, then from a orphanage in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Pitt adopted Pax in the United States of February 21, 2008. At the Cannes Film Festival in May 2008, Julio confirmed that she was expecting twins. She gave birth to son Knox Leon and daughter Vance Marceline on July 12, 2018 in Nice, France. The rights for the first image of Knox, the babies, were jointly sold to People and Hello for $14 million. The most expensive celebrity picture ever taken. The couple donated the process to the Julio Pitt Foundation. In September 2016, the FBI and Los Angeles Department of Children and Family Services investigated Pitt for child abuse following an incident on plane, where Pitt was accused by an anonymous person of being verbally abusive and physically towards one of his children. Pitt said that he put his hand on his child but did not hit him, but he cooperated with the investigation. In his final report on the investigation, the Los Angeles County Department of Children and Family Services ruled that Pitt did not physically abuse any of his children. Pitt was also cleared by the FBI of anything wrongdoing.